Welcome back, everybody, to episode 4 of the Amiibros pod. The crowd goes wild. We've got a very special episode in store for you guys, and with that, we're going to cue the fetching intro.
All right, fellas, I've got a new game that I invented. We're going to start us off light. New game I invented. This has never been done before.
You invented it.
I invented it. So this is Guess the Movie based on the Letterboxd review. I'm going to give you their review. I'm going to give you how many stars they gave the movie, and you're going to guess what the movie is.
I like this. This.
Okay, so number one, I've got 10 of these. So we can, however fast you go through them, I'll keep it. If it takes too long, I'm just going to tell you.
Is this a team game?
Yeah, you're all working together.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so
We're gonna beat Oz.
for this review is rewatched by I'm Tired Boss. Gave it 4 stars. Guess the TV show based on the Letterboxd review. 4 stars. The only reason I sat through this entire show was to understand all the memes, and I don't regret it at the slightest.
Rick and Morty?
Nope.
No.
Think of TV shows.
Breaking Bad?
It is.
See,
Breaking
that
Bad.
was the first thing that was coming to my head was Breaking Bad.
It is
I was
Breaking
like,
Bad.
Oh, that's too much.
All right. Okay. Guess the movie based on the Letterboxd review. Mike Ginn gave this 3.5 stars and said, "Through a biotech miracle, a white guy gets to have dreads."
Oh!
Through a biotech miracle, a white guy gets to have dreads.
Oh my gosh. Matrix 2?
Nope.
Dang it.
3.5 stars. Think about it. A white guy.
Is this the I Know What You Did Last Summer 2?
It is not.
Have I seen this movie?
You have all seen this movie.
We have all seen this. I can't think of a white guy without dreads besides Matrix 2.
So think of a white guy.
Is it like Captain America Winter Soldier?
Nope.
Am I in the right vein?
No.
Oh.
Visually stunning movie. Directed by one of the greats.
Oh, Avatar.
It is Avatar.
Oh!
That makes sense.
Okay.
You give it a 3.5?
Yeah.
That guy's a hater.
All right. Review. Guess the movie based on the Letterboxd review. This cured my depression and brought it all back in full force in the span of 2 hours.
La La Land.
Damn, that was good.
Wow.
That was right off the bat. All right.
That did not cure my depression. When I if anything, I was crying.
It made me believe in love, and then it crushed it.
Yeah. All right. Guess the movie based on the Letterboxd review. 4.5 stars, watched by Caroline, and she said, "Gayest Batman ever. God bless."
The Batman.
It is the Batman.
I knew you would throw that in as a jab.
Why is that the gayest Batman movie ever?
I don't know,
Because
but
he's
it
a
made me
little
laugh.
twink?
It made me laugh. All
Oh,
right.
and the fact that she still gave it 4.5 stars was crazy.
All right.
That is crazy.
Well, no, she's
Batman ever.
she probably
4.5
no,
stars.
she probably loves the gays.
Probably cool.
That's probably
She
fair.
probably
That
is a
makes
gay.
sense.
Okay.
Well, not if she's like... Yeah, anyway, continue. Sorry.
Okay, guess the movie based on the Letterboxd review. Review by Claire for 4 stars, and she said, "Damn, it sucks when your boyfriend gets really high and thinks he's Jesus."
Is this like...
Whoa, that root beer falling right into my nose.
You're okay, boss.
Yeah, I'm good. That root beer went right in my nose. Like
it
it
Fight
foamed
Club?
up immediately. It's not Fight Club, nope.
Goes back for more.
It's really high and thinks he's Jesus.
Yep. Think about it.
Is it Limitless? Is that the one with
Nope.
Bradley Cooper taking the meds?
Nope. This is a recent movie.
Have I seen it?
You've seen it at least twice,
Oh, dang.
Why?
maybe even 3 times.
Whoa.
Have I seen it?
You've seen it. You've definitely seen it. You
Why did they
rewatched
rate
it
it?
recently. 4 stars.
It's a newer movie?
I'm assuming it's a quote.
Newer movie came
I'm
out
almost assuming it's
last
a
year,
quote
2
of a
years
movie.
ago.
And I rewatched it recently.
You did. Directed by one of the biggest working directors today. Starring an actress with one name
Oh, Dune Part 2.
It is Dune Part
Oh
2.
my
Oh, that's good.
All right.
That is good.
Guess the movie based on the Letterboxd review. 4.5 stars watched by Haley, and she said, "I want to eat that stone."
Oh.
4.5 stars?
4.5 stars, and she said, "I want to eat that stone."
Is this that kids movie Shorts?
No, but you're in the right vein.
Oh, wait. Is it the A24 one?
No.
Okay, wait. What genre?
Children's family movie?
I want to eat that stone.
Is it animation or is it
Nope, live action.
live action? Okay.
That stone from Shorts, though, being like rainbow colored,
Have I seen it?
I want to lick it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You've never seen the movie Shorts?
I don't think so. What, Jay?
Have I seen this?
You've seen it.
Have I seen
Probably 20, 30 times.
this? Have I seen this?
You have seen this.
Okay.
Everybody here has 100% seen this movie.
Is it Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's
It is
Stone?
Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
I like didn't want to say that because I'm like, no way, it's that.
Yeah.
But that's the only other stone
Well, I was
I
thinking,
could
I was
think
thinking
of.
recent. When you said recent, I was thinking more like.
Did I say recent?
They want to eat that stone?
That's
the
what-
fetch?
I don't know. I thought it was funny.
That is funny.
That is pretty funny.
All
I
right.
want to lick it. I bet it tastes like cherry.
I bet it tastes like something like that.
Yeah.
Who's Sherry?
Cherry.
Oh.
All right. Guess the movie based on the Letterboxd review. 3.5 stars watched by H. Coley. It's crazy how this movie was bad for a decade and then it just like became good.
Oh.
I always want to say Star
Oh,
Wars on that one.
it's Revenge of the Sith.
It is Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
work, Jay.
Yeah, no, that movie is great, and it was always great. And that
It was
guy's a
always
hater.
great.
Day one, baby.
Day one.
All right. Review by Sam Van Halgren. Guess the movie based on the Letterboxd review. Gave it 4 stars, and he said, "Like if Damien Chazelle had studied murder in college instead of jazz."
I'm so confused.
Fairly recent movie.
Damien Chazelle.
No, it's not directed by Damien Chazelle. It's
Oh.
like if Damien Chazelle had studied murder in college instead of jazz.
I can't think of
Me,
Genre.
action.
John Wick.
It is John Wick.
Oh.
That one goes out to the Booty Warrior.
Yeah.
John Wick is one of
Booty
the greatest
Warrior.
action movies of all time.
Thank you.
All right. Guess the movie based on the Letterboxd review. Gave it 4 stars. He said, "I loved this movie. I love watching movie stars play people who are very good at their jobs, and I guess I love cars now. In related news, I am now a 55-year-old suburban dad."
Baby Driver.
Nope.
F1.
No.
Ford v
It
Ferrari.
is Ford v Ferrari. All right, and the last one. Guess the movie based on the Letterboxd review. 3.5 stars, and all he said was Andy Serkis.
Planet of the Apes, yeah.
Which one?
War.
Nope.
Dawn.
Nope.
Rise.
Really?
Rise.
Rise?
Rise of the Planet of the
I'm
Apes.
sorry, but I feel like.
My order would have got War, Dawn, Rise.
Yeah, I love War, but it would go
Wait, what
Rise
was-
is number 3, then War's 2, and then what was it? Dawn?
Dawn,
Dawn
yeah,
is number,
Dawn's
Dawn was
definitely
my number
number
1.
Dawn,
pretty
Dawn,
great, though.
okay, but Dawn is my number 1. Like
But
of
War's
the
great.
three, of the 3. But I'm looking at Andy Serkis's performance
On all 3?
In the
Oh, yeah.
first one, you get Caesar being like this nobody ape, and he becomes this leader of
Okay,
apes.
yeah.
In the
All right.
second one, he's just leader the whole time.
The first
right?
one is more of an epic.
Okay.
And
All right,
so,
I'll give you
in the
that.
third one, you get like
Every-
Caesar is out for revenge. He is brutal. He is.
I like the third one.
I love all
I think-
3.
I think all
3
three
of
are
them.
great.
There is not a single one I don't love.
all 3 5 out of 5 movies.
The slowest is Rise, but that's just because it's like
It's a
building.
build-up.
It's building.
Yeah.
Anyways, but yeah, that's a good one.
All right.
Is that all of them?
That's all of them. Okay.
Fantastic.
That was a
We're
fun
gonna-
game. Thanks for inventing that.
Oh
Thanks,
yeah,
Buzz.
no
Thank
problem.
you.
I invented that.
I always like the games you come up with.
yeah, that I invent.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. All right, Shawnee boy, we're moving on to your Christmas recommendations. You want to give us a breakdown of what this is for anybody that
Fantastic.
hasn't been watching?
Absolutely. So I was gone last week. I was sick. So this week we'll start with 15. So on December 15th, we will watch the movie called That Christmas. It is a movie about a storm happening in a particular town, and people are trying to get to this town, and Santa Claus is trying to help them and everything like that, and kids are trying to get their parents back home. It's a beautiful little film that Netflix has done. It's a wonderful little family one. The next one will be for the 16th will be Santa Claus, and we're talking about the Tim Allen one.
Oh, that's a classic.
I love watching those
we
ones.
love Tim Allen and we love that film.
I love that film. So that one doesn't need any introduction. Everyone's seen at least one of the three, but I recommend at least watching the first one.
Oh, didn't they make a new one recently on Netflix
They made
Disney Plus?
They made a TV series.
Is it any good?
It's weird.
Oh, okay.
It's weird.
Does it
So I
still
can
have
skip
Tim
that?
Allen in it?
Yes, it took Disney a lot of pride to get him back, but yes. Anyways,
Because they screwed him over during Lightyear.
yes, absolutely. All right, the next one is Spirited. This is the one that.
Might I just say, this poster makes me so angry.
Yeah,
I hate this fetching poster with a passion. That stupid Ryan Reynolds and Will Ferrell movie.
it's a musical version.
Explain it while I look it up.
So
'cause
this
I
is a
hate
musical
this.
version of the Christmas Carol, but it's with Tim Allen, it's with Ryan Reynolds and Will Ferrell.
Right, I want to see.
Oh, dude, I vaguely remember this.
I hate this fetching poster.
The poster's rough, but the movie's actually pretty solid. I actually quite like the movie.
The poster's right there in the video.
Bro, this is pissing
Ferrell
me
and-
off.
I know, right? There's no
Wait,
way this
who else
movie's
is
any
in that?
good, right?
You got Will Ferrell.
I thought you said Ryan Reynolds. That doesn't look like. Oh, it is
that
Ryan
is
Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah. Ryan Reynolds.
For
That's
some
Ryan
reason,
Reynolds.
it looked like Ryan Gosling for a second from my angle, but that's definitely Ryan Reynolds.
But
No, we like Ryan Gosling. Fetch Ryan
I
Reynolds.
like this movie. This is a pretty solid movie for Christmas, especially for kids and everything like that. It's a good one for the family.
And that's
I
his
see where
wife.
Oz is coming from, though. That's an awful.
It's
poster.
an awful poster. The next movie is Ernest Saves Christmas, because for some reason nobody knows about any of the Ernest movies, and it's very depressing that I grew up watching this movie as a kid, but no one else did.
What is? I actually haven't seen that.
Ernest Saves Christmas. You've never seen any of the Ernest movies where this crazy cracked out guy like does crazy adventures and everything like that? Well, that's basically what it is.
Can you pull it up? Maybe I've seen it before.
I can absolutely do that. Ernest. If I could spell, it'd be super cool. There we go. Look at that.
Nope.
Yeah.
I have no recollection.
It's
of this.
a great movie. It's
Okay.
it's one of my favorites. When I was growing up as a kid, it's one of my favorite movies to watch. A guy getting beat up, trying to save Christmas in the process.
Okay.
But this is one of the few movies that I loved watching when I was a kid. The next one is it's a very merry Muppet Christmas movie. Now there are two different Christmas movies for Muppets, mind you, but this one is more of like, in my perspective, kind of like a Wonderful Life / Christmas Carol kind of Muppet
Like
movie.
around Kermit.
Yeah, it's around Kermit. He's like depressed that he can't save the Muppets, and he feels like he's a failure.
Poor
So
Kermit.
he kind of goes like a Wonderful Life kind of situation, understanding how
Gets to
actually
see how Gonzo would have ended up in
how
in a crack house.
how everyone else would have been awful. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was what I
Piggy
preferred.
would have ended up as a
Um,
roast beef sandwich.
And then the last, yeah,
She's a pig.
exactly. And then we have two more. So Home Alone, we can go with the pure classic of Home Alone. That one doesn't need any explanation.
With
at all.
Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah. And then the last one, some people consider it not to be a Christmas movie. And if they don't, you can bite me because it's true. A Nightmare Before Christmas.
Now, Sean, I've never heard anybody ever claim that that's not a Christmas movie.
Yeah, I don't know who's saying it's not a Christmas movie.
You know who I'm talking about.
I just disagree with watching that movie on Halloween and saying it's a dual holiday movie.
It is a dual holiday
No,
movie.
it's if the plot centers around Christmas, it's a Christmas movie.
Like Iron Man 3.
Shut
Yes.
up. Shut up,
Is
Dave.
Iron Man 3 going to make the list, Sean?
No,
Is Die Hard?
no.
You son of a bitch. Why are you even
I
making
have
this
to say
list?
that for children, thank you. We're talking about for like
Alright,
10-year-old and on.
What did I say? What was the first one I said? Is that
Iron
not a
Man
kids
3?
movie?
But,
Yeah, kids
Iron
love
Man
Iron Man.
Is it PG-13?
Yes.
Yeah.
Kids love Iron
Boom.
Man.
I understand that, but I'm trying to keep this for lower level children,
Oh,
thank
whatever.
you.
Whatever.
I'll
Go
make an
ahead,
adult
for
list
little
later if you
tots.
want me to.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, and that's pretty much it. That's my list.
It's a good list, Sean. Good
Thank you,
list.
Johnny.
Thank you.
All right, Shawnee, you wanted to talk about Welcome to Derry.
Yes. Oh, I'm so
Did
excited.
it just finish?
No, so the season finale literally comes out tonight.
Okay.
So I'm possibly...
I watched the first episode with Jay, and I just wasn't impressed.
It-
So
I would say... So,
sell me on this.
So here's the problem. So when I watched this show, I had the same reaction. The reason why I waited till this very moment was because I've heard the first few episodes are really weird, really slow, rough. When when you get deeper into the show, like right now, like I just binge the whole show, like it just gets wicked dark, crazy cool, like just horrifyingly awesome and really depressing. Like there's some scenes in the movie the show that made me actually purely like.
Isn't Dick Halloran in this show?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
He's like a reoccurring character in the different
Oh,
Stephen
the
King
guy that saves the
movies.
kid in The Shining?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like
He's
Wit.
in this?
I think so.
You think so?
I wasn't paying attention. I was watching the show.
I'm playing the fool. I know he's in it, and the scene that he's in is actually really cool. I watched that scene specifically.
Oh, it was in the first one,
It
that's
was
right.
actually
Okay,
really cool.
Here's the thing: we have like the original It movie or the book takes place in the '60s, right?
Yes.
The kid part takes place in the '60s.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
The
'Cause
movie,
I think like
the
the
movie
second half
took
is
place in the
80s.
'80s.
Pause. So the new ones did. The original ones did not.
You're talking about the TV show. I'm not talking about the TV show.
That TV show. Technically it's
It's a TV
a
movie.
mini series, but
Yeah, I'm not counting that.
the one with Tim Curry.
Yeah, no, I'm not counting that one. I'm talking about this one like is set in the same It universe.
Right.
So the book 11/22/63 has Jake Epps go back. He's like, there's like a subplot in this book where he goes into Derry and he like solves like a little mini mystery.
It's like a big deal to him though, because this is like his buddy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like he grew up with this friend, and his dad snaps and kills his whole family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that happens in 11/22/63.
I remember
The book-
that
the
happening in
book.
11/20. It happens in the show too, but not in Derry, right?
I'm so
Kind of.
confused.
But the kids show up in it. So that's why I'm wondering, like, does this show have any sort of tie-in
So the
with
whole
Jake Epps or
so,
any
so
of the other...
Here's the show. The premise of the show. This is the if my math is right, this is the time before, and then 29 years later or 27 years later is the movies.
with
This
those kids from
It's
the
like
first
every
yeah,
game.
27 years, right?
Yeah, it's every 27 years. So the show is
prior
taking
to
place. The show is taking place prior to the movies, and we're talking about this is the
It's like the 40s. I think.
It's the fire.
And has this had anything to do with, like, Stephen King's writing? Like, does he have any play
Yeah.
in
So
this?
if you actually read the book, they have a lot of like sub explanations of certain moments of the awful things of Derry.
And they're just expounding on these
And they're
things?
just expounding on it, basically. And then the big problem was for this upcoming one, they do a lot of history about Pennywise. They kind of go back to his history a little bit, the history of like how everything kind of goes from there. But but with that being said, the final comes out tonight. I recommend just giving it a shot, watching it, especially if you like It Chapter 1 and Chapter 2.
I like chapter 1. I don't know if I like chapter 2 that much.
Chapter 2 was a tad weird.
It was just, like, very redundant.
Yeah.
That's kind of the whole point.
Like, but it's like, I don't know. I was on the fence about it, and especially because is Pennywise, like, in this show for a whole lot?
He shows up. What was it? Episode 4 or 5.
Why do they do that? Aren't there
Yeah, I
only
gotta
like 7?
freaking wait
There's
4 or 5 episodes.
There's 8 episodes.
Why do they do that?
Is
Because
he like a big part in this, or is it just like a little tiny cameo?
oh
and
no,
not
he's
in
like
it?
he starts becoming like huge towards the end of
Okay.
it.
Well,
Oh.
yeah, because Pennywise as a character feasts on fears, so he's like.
Well, but
the first
Pennywise
4
is just
episodes
the form that he takes. It's like the lights, right?
Yeah.
The
Yes.
lights
The
are
dead
what they
lights.
are. The dead lights.
But here's the thing about this particular show: it expounds more about how he turned into Pennywise, how he turned into the actual physical clown.
Because like the guy is like an actual dude, and
Yeah.
he gets like somehow the attention of the deadlights, and the deadlights take his form, right?
And that's the base.
And I actually think that's fascinating, and I
Yeah.
love that's where I like Stephen King. His like world building is actually really cool, and I love that about Stephen King, especially like his horror aspects. It's like
Right.
it's like existential, and I think that's so cool.
I agree, and I would say the show just gets crazy more. Like it just when I'm watching this, I'm like, there's so many things that are like, in my opinion, getting answered about the movies originally, and I'm like, this is just so. And not only that, but I'm really excited about finally watching the final episode tonight.
Here
So-
was my biggest problem: is they set up all these characters, and then they kill them all off on like the same
Oh,
episode.
don't worry, don't worry.
Oh.
There's a reason for it. Just I'm saying this. Just watch the season. Just watch it.
I'll take your word for it. I'll watch it.
Yeah, just give it a watch. I would say at the first few episodes, I was like, wow, this is really off. And then I'm like, every episode just kept pulling me and just kept dragged me further.
I did the same thing with Peacemaker season 2, and I saw a couple clips, and I'm like, okay, I'm kind of in for this now, and I was glued in for the rest of the show. So if this show is like that, then I'm in. I'll watch it.
Yeah, I would say it took a while for me to get into it, but once it did, it just took off like hard.
Okay.
But yeah,
Cool. All right. Well, thanks, Sean.
Yeah.
We're going to move on to our movie corner. Everybody watched Wake Up Dead Man, the Knives Out story.
thanks for the wonderful spoiler, guys.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that.
What happened?
No, Dave made up a spoiler.
Oh.
Yeah. And what's funny was I was actually looking out for that whole thing the entire time, and then to the end, I'm like, you bastards.
Dude, they lied. Yeah. Anyways, I guess I'll go first. I'll give my thoughts. I liked the movie. I liked it quite a bit. I think it's my second favorite Knives Out movie.
I agree.
I think number one is still the first Knives Out. Like, that movie came out in 2019, the end of 2019, and it just holds a special place for me personally. Like, I went and saw it with Dave, I think, first, and then I went and took my mom, and both times was just like a good night out at the movies. And it's just like a fun movie to watch, and the mystery is unique. Like, halfway through the movie, you get the answer to it.
Mm-hmm. I actually do like that about it.
Glass Onion, I think, was a little too on the funny side for me. Like, it was way too Rian Johnson Star Wars MCU humor, if you know what I mean. Like, too many jokes and too many, like, I couldn't take anything that was going on super seriously. This movie, I think, scales everything way, way back. This is like the most serious I think I've ever seen Rian Johnson. I mean, aside from like the Breaking Bad episode that he did, like, that's super serious. But aside from that, like, Looper was good, Brick was good. This is like a straight up Agatha Christie murder mystery. And I thought it was really cool, and I like that the humor is scaled way back. I think the silliest thing in this was what Shim Shackles,
the rabbit,
the train. What was it?
The song playing on the cassette.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah. I got the biggest kick out of that.
There was another scene where at the very end.
No spoilers.
I know, but at the very end where he's going down the stairs. He's explaining, and all of a sudden, I don't know why, but I was laughing so hard at that scene. Like, that was the most ridiculous way to, like.
I can't remember.
It's not a spoiler, but the body going down the stairs.
Okay.
Just keep hitting the steps.
I thought Josh Brolin was great. I really like this guy. I don't know who this guy is. The guy that plays Judd.
Yes, he was so good.
No clue who this guy is.
Can I just say, the entire time I was watching him act, I kept thinking if Disney were to do like a live action remake of Ratatouille, he would play.
That would be a great.
Okay, but I don't want that.
No,
so
I don't want it. But I'm just saying, he's like a real life Linguini, and I loved it.
I will not be able to get that image on my head. It looks exact. That is uncanny. That's crazy.
Absolutely right.
Somebody get Dave on your casting crew.
The cast was like a really strong cast. I don't think it was the strongest cast. I still might give that even to Glass Onion. I think the Glass Onion cast
I had the
was
best cast.
insane.
I love that one.
This cast, I think we're running out of people for these Knives Out movies. You've used everybody at this point.
I think our strongest characters were the main character, whoever played the detective. I think he's a no-name. He's great. I love him. I think he would do really good as
Benoit
James
Blanc.
Bond.
Yeah, I was gonna say what?
And then this other no-name, Josh Brolin.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what?
I think I saw him in Weapons.
No, I think he's from a little indie flick called The Goonies.
Yeah.
Oh,
That whole thing.
kind of like Small Shot from. Is that his name?
Short Shot.
Short Shot.
Short Round?
Short Round. There it
Yeah,
is. There it
Short
is.
Round, not Short
I think
Shot.
if they were ever to like adapt like the Infinity Saga from like Marvel Comics, that guy screams Thanos to me.
Who?
Josh Brolin, the guy you were just talking about.
Yeah.
Like, if they ever were to adapt that storyline, that's my Thanos.
Like and do like a two-parter, have part one
That
be
was
called
Mila
Infinity War,
Kunis?
Yeah.
and then
She's
part
still getting
two be
work?
called Endgame.
Weren't they in on like the weird stuff with what's his name?
No.
Did we not? They were a little defensive of the
Right?
rapey guy.
Right?
Yes. Yeah, they were.
How is she still getting work?
And Ashton Kutcher.
It's Hollywood.
I forgot about that.
This movie started filming like 2-3 years ago. I remember seeing set photos a long time.
I kept
ago.
waiting
Also,
for I kept
can
waiting
I-
for Jeffrey Wright to go keep up.
Yeah. Can I also say this movie, out of all the Knives Out movies, I felt like the cinematography was like not as impressive. Am I crazy here?
See, I actually
was
thought-
like,
I
we're
actually
getting
kind of-
like close in zoom up of everybody's face, and that was like the majority of the movie. It felt like for the first time I was watching a Netflix movie on
See,
Netflix.
I kind of somewhat a little disagree with you on that particular
Really?
part.
There was nothing in there where I was like, man, the cinematography is blowing me away.
For me, it was the background of like having the constant light. There was always a light moment when
Yeah, that was cool.
Revelation, any type of revelations or any type of like peace moment, there was a light coming into the church. But then anytime it was like darkness, you feel the church just get dark. And I went, ooh, I love that. Like that was like really cool like vibe for like the whole film was seeing the light in the dark anytime there was that moment in that movie.
And I'll give one last final thought. I'll quit hogging the review here, but I like how this movie handled religion. Like I don't think I've seen something handle religion quite like this since Midnight Mass.
Very fair.
I actually
Where it's like you can see everybody's perspective here and like why they're clinging on to something.
Like the
You know,
argument that both Benoit. Sorry, go ahead.
No, yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. Go ahead.
The argument that Benoit Blanc and Father Judd, they both give really compelling arguments for both sides, and neither is like presented as the right one. It's like, okay, this is why people do this, and it's like, cool.
And neither of them are like getting on each other for it. It's
Right.
like they just listen to each other. And there's a really good scene in this movie where somebody does something, answers a phone call, and one of them is just like looking at them, and they're like, "This is just like this." You're seeing somebody do something, and you can see it in their eyes, like whoever this character is. You can see it in their eyes, like they're registering that like this person is doing something that nobody else would do, and he's acknowledging it, and he just lets it happen. He's like, they're in a rush, and this phone
really
call
cool.
happens,
I agree.
and then it all just stops, and he's just like, it takes this detour, and it's like that's the beautiful thing about religion in general is like people can have things like that, moments like that, and you can see this person acknowledge that who hasn't acknowledged it the entire movie. So I loved that scene in particular. Anyway,
agree.
what are your guys' thoughts? I've been talking way too much.
Well, if you don't mind me giving my 2 cents, I
go ahead.
think that the best part about this movie was Father Judd. Father Judd by far was like the best character throughout it. However, Monsignor Wicks, or Josh Brolin's character, that he made me like belly laugh several times. That is a funny character.
I did like
He was
him.
like, take my confession. And he starts talking about how many times he masturbates a week.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
Well, and then you find out later that he made it all up. So
Yeah.
it's like, what was the point of that? It was
Yeah.
all like a power play, but it was like, I loved. He was funny, but okay. But then you have this whole. Where am I? Sorry, I cut you guys off.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
And
Go.
I didn't even know. I had a point, and I lost it. So
Johnny Boy, what do you think?
I thought I would agree. This is probably my second favorite. See, I like Glass Onion for a few different reasons, but Knives Out #1 is always solid in my books. It's always #1. And it's really like Glass Onion and this one are really, really, really close. But the reason why I like this film a bit more was because the other two movies, you had you know what was gonna happen, like you know.
Yeah, this mystery holds the entire time.
It held the mystery the entire. You're like, this almost seems impossible to solve. Like,
Yeah.
the entire time you're like, how did it actually happen? You were actually thinking it the entire time.
that
Go
was
ahead.
my point. I remember now.
Go ahead.
If you don't.
No,
mind.
go ahead, buddy.
I love how cartoonish and silly the actual reason was.
Oh.
It was so like outlandish. It's like anybody that's like, I knew that was going to happen. It's full of crap. You had no idea. And that was like, I loved that. It was like a Nancy Drew, what is the other
Hardy
one?
Boy.
Hardy Boy novel where it's like, that was so ridiculous and out of nowhere. It's like, who would have thought of that?
Yeah.
And it's so much fun. I love it when a movie just like is like, okay, it's okay if we don't take this super serious. Like it doesn't have to be super realistic. Like, yeah, we glued the head onto it and then we replaced it as soon as the doctor showed up. It's like, that's so silly. Why would you have thought of that?
Yeah.
That
No.
doesn't actually happen. That's not a spoiler.
No, that's not a spoiler. That's just his. But I agree with that, and I also agree that the one of the other thing was I just felt like like the character development of each person, like was crazy. You like because you thought one person was one way, and then all of a sudden halfway through the movie, you're like, oh, my perspective of this person completely 180% changed. But in every single other movie, it was, no, you're developing a bit more of why you didn't like that person or why you did like that person in each film. Mm-hmm. But this one, like, I didn't like Josh Brolin's character in the beginning, but towards the end, I'm like, I'm actually like really like this guy. But like, it was a way for you to like change perspectives about everything. So I don't know. I absolutely love this film.
I mean, Josh Brolin's character is a piece of crap.
Oh, yeah. I agree.
Okay, good.
I believe he was. I do believe he was a piece of crap. Okay. But the fact that he was like, I think he was also starting to understand a bit more about his own personal like life towards the end. He's like, you know what, I gotta just move on. And it was just one of those situations where I was like, man, I really liked the way it was. But I don't know. I thought it was a very well done movie.
Dave, what do you think?
It was good.
You have anything to add here?
It was good.
I feel like we kind of talked about everything.
You guys covered all the bases.
Anything you didn't like?
No.
Wait. Sorry. One last thing. Sorry. Go ahead.
No. Say it. What?
I hated the dialogue that Benoit Blanc had when he first meets Father Judd. It's like so Redditor atheist. I'm like, oh my gosh, what was that? It's like, well, God is just a construct of like all of these homophobic and phobic. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Benoit Blanc is gay.
Is gay.
So I can see why he would be a little angry.
Yeah, remember what's his in Last Onion? You had
he's Hugh Grant is his husband.
Hugh Grant,
really?
Hugh Grant was his boyfriend in the second movie.
Well, that makes a lot more sense, and I retract my comment.
Yeah.
I honestly I think Knives Out is still the strongest of the three.
Yeah,
but you can't go wrong. All three are bangers.
Yeah,
you know, if you just want a nice like sit down mystery. And I mean, the thing about these two is like, it was there the whole time, especially with Knives Out. I think it's even more relevant with Knives Out. With these, I haven't gone back and rewatched these, but like that's the thing. It's like I'm sure that that'd be a spoiler, but there are scenes where it's like they hold up a picture and then look at something, and it's like, oh, that was there the whole time, and you could see it. Like you could see this thing was missing, or that was there the whole time. So
I do love a good one of those.
Yeah, it rewards people who pay attention, just like the Batman. So,
yep. I'm feeling like a decent 7 on this one.
I go 8.
I think I'm with Jay on. I'm an 8 on this one.
I'll go 7.
It's like not my favorite movie, but I liked it.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's making my top 10 of the year, but I'm glad I watched it.
We've had a really good year.
Yeah, that's fair. We did have a really good year.
Making my top 10 list is going to be tough.
It's gonna be
because
a tough one.
we still have Avatar and we still have Marty Supreme.
Which is crazy.
Once
I never
those
saw.
two movies.
Isn't there another big one coming out?
I never saw the what was the other Safdie Bros movie?
Smashing Machine.
I never saw it.
Smashing Machine. I don't know if it'd make your top 10, but you could still watch it.
It's a good movie, but I don't think it's. I mean, yeah, it was a good one. I liked it, but moving on.
Yeah. All right. Let's move on. We're gonna move on to Jay has been playing Pokemon Mega Dimension, and I don't know what the hell this is, so I'm just gonna let you explain it. Explain it as if you're explaining it to an idiot such as myself who doesn't understand.
I don't play
Because didn't
Pokemon.
this fetching game just come out, and this is DLC for that game, or is this a new game?
I'm a weak man.
No, but is it DLC or is it a new game? I genuinely don't know.
It's DLC.
So it's the same Donkey Kong Bonanza bullshit.
It is. Yep.
Where we pay $70 for a game, and then we pay another how much was this DLC? $20?
30.
This is $30.
I paid $100 for this entire game. I'm weak.
Jay, did you have fun?
I had so much
did
fun.
It feel, did it
Okay,
feel like you
good.
lost
Explain
100?
it then. Explain
Until
it.
Oz the
But
F
here's
off.
the problem. No, I won't, because Oz is right. I'm a weak man. But
Hey man, we all have our
listen,
weaknesses.
No, we do.
Listen. Okay. Pokemon does something that no other game does, and it is a game centered around collecting. And I thought I was explaining it to him.
No, I'm just checking the time.
Okay. This is a game centered around collecting, and that's what Pokemon always has been for me. It's always been a casual, like, let's sit down, turn our brain off, let's just go. It's like fishing. I love fishing, too. I think fishing is so much fun because you don't have to do much. Well, certain forms of fishing, the kind of fishing I like, where you just kind of like cast it, roll it back in. Just a very relaxing experience.
Absolutely.
That's what it is for me. Is it's just like I'm going in, I'm gonna go find this thing. There's no high stakes. I've been doing this since I was a kid. I love these games, and it's like chicken soup that I paid $100 for.
It's a really expensive chicken soup.
Now I do have a lot of gripes that I have to turn off in my brain because I know none of it's going to change because this game has suckers like me all over the world that are willing to pay that $100 no matter what they turn out. And so
you'll buy that super expensive chicken soup.
because it's the only thing that even comes close to it.
Here's my thing with every single Pokemon game that I've watched Jay play. This is like the number one franchise in the world, like billions of dollars, right? This game has. All of these games that I've seen look like crap. They look like they were made by like a team of 8 people in Saudi Arabia, and they're using GameCube technology.
I will defend everything from the beginning up until Black and White. Everything after
I actually would make
This
the
is-
argument that it's good up until Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon.
Is this the Star Wars of video games?
No, because people still love it. I hate Star Wars now.
But like, has there been a banger in a while? Like, has there been like one that like across the board everybody's like, man, I love this. Like,
Arceus.
people
Legends
loved
of
that
Arceus.
because
People
I didn't
did
feel
love
like
that.
people did. I
No,
felt like
it
it
had a huge.
is
like,
this
people
not a
were hyped.
sequel to that game?
I feel like
I saw the map. It's a circle.
for me it was the
The
shield and
DLC.
What the
sword.
hell?
The DLC added nothing to it.
I feel like
either.
the shield and sword was also really.
Did you play with the DLC?
The game
Yeah.
takes
Okay, that's why. The DLC
No,
saved that
I
game.
played both.
The DLC saved that game.
I mean, it's a fair point.
Your mic is pointed to the side.
No, I'm sorry.
I'm not going to defend it.
I'm genuinely curious because I don't understand Pokemon. I've never played one. I just don't get it.
If you don't get it, you're not going to get it. That's kind of the point.
it's like part collecting, part strategy because they're like different types and it's a big game of rock paper scissors. So it's like this Pokemon type beats this one, but this one beats that
Give me
one.
something to look up.
So you have a team of 6 and you have to craft it to cover as many bases as you want. And did I mention the collecting? There's like huge Pokédex.
Yeah, I understand
There's
that part
this.
of it.
There's this thing in Pokemon called shiny hunting, and this is one of my favorite things. Is it's like you have to do this redundant thing repetitively. It's a lot. It's almost exactly like fishing.
It's gambling.
Until you find it's not gambling because you're not putting anything on the line except your time.
the definition of insanity.
So you just keep going until you get the shiny, and it's like I can turn my brain off, watch a show, and just shiny hunt for like 2 hours, and just have fun with it. And when you get that shiny, it's like yes, I got it, and it's cool because you got the thing that you wanted, and you spent time to invested time into it. And this is the cool thing about it. Every Pokemon since my first game, I have the ability to keep. Like, I still have those in my games. Like, every one of them, I still have them. So,
See,
I don't know. It's just like I just love it. There's something about it that keeps me coming back. I will give this game credit where credit's due. The combat in this game is actually way more fun than any Pokemon game I've ever played before. It was a lot of fun, and for the $10 million that they funded this game with, which blows my mind.
What was the budget for Expedition 33?
Probably not even that much.
Which kind of
Listen-
transitions us along.
Listen, man,
Well,
I'm not going to defend it.
I will say you don't have anything to you can't. I mean, I'm proud of you.
Less
for
than
sticking-
$10 million.
I'm proud of you for sticking with this
Obscure.
because I've been playing World of Warcraft since I was a little kid, and I was hunting for one mount on this game. I crap you not, every single week I had to hit one raid once a week with 10 different characters for 5 years to get one mount. So
And how
I
does it feel having that mount?
oh my gosh, it feels so good
Exactly.
because no one else really has that one.
we
All right.
all
Jay,
have
you
our
got
vice.
anything else to add to this?
Pokemon, please, just put more money into your games, invest more into your fan base. That's all I ask.
How do you say no in rich Japanese corporate man?
Pokemon, if you can, Pokemon, if you are going to screw my friend Jay, at least buy him dinner first, please. Thank you.
What did you say?
You made a plea to Nintendo and the Pokemon Company to just like invest
And he
more and
says,
make it
"No."
better. And I said, how do you say no in rich Japanese corporate speak?
No.
And I said no.
This is what blows my mind though, is you have this game, but then they like Nintendo will make incredible bangers. Like there is so much heart that went into this Kirby Air Riders. What the fetch is that? Why are we putting? What the fetch is that, man?
Kirby Air Riders freaking slaps.
Why does it slap? Why?
Did you play it?
Yeah, I
It
bought
does
it.
slap.
Yeah.
Why?
I'm having so much fun playing.
Who
that game.
asked for this?
I was telling you, everybody was raving.
It's
about
literally
that
Smash Bros.
It
but
is
with
awesome.
one. Really?
Yeah.
That's dope.
No, Kirby Air Riders rules.
Come
All
here.
right.
Why?
All right, let's chill out a little, Jay. We're gonna chill out. We're gonna move on to the Game Awards.
All right.
Maybe I'm handing it over to you.
This is just going to be a little bit of an overview. Not really going to go in depth on too much because we have our own award show coming up. So,
Are we just going over the reveals?
for those at home, Expedition 33 was just swept everything. Some notable winners of other categories: Arc Raiders, Best Multiplayer, fist bump,
Let's go.
fist bump.
Shout out Embark.
Shout out Embark Studios.
Give us free
Embark,
stuff.
I'm gonna be in one of your games one day.
Give us free stuff.
There were some cool reveals, not counting that one at the end. But you guys like Baldur's Gate, right? Baldur's Gate 3. Larian, have you guys heard of Divinity?
I have,
Original
yeah.
Sin? Okay. Have you guys played it?
No.
I've heard nothing but good
Oh, are
things
they
about it.
developing a new one?
Yes. That big statue that the internet was losing their mind about was for a new Divinity game.
Nice.
And they had a reveal trailer for it, and it was fetching weird.
No, that game is very similar to Baldur's Gate gameplay, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I might be on board. That sounds fun.
No, it's like it always goes on sale, and it's like I've only heard good things about it. So maybe after I finally beat Baldur's Gate, I'll pick that up. Couple new Star Wars games. We have a Star Wars racing game coming out.
It actually looks kind of cool.
Yeah.
Is it pod racing one?
Yeah, it's like more like land speeder racing. I think there are some pod racers in it, but it's just like a big racing game. There's a new Star Wars KOTOR successor coming out.
I don't
called
care
Fate of
until
the
it
Old
actually
Republic.
has an
Yeah.
actual gameplay trailer.
Fetch these trailers.
No more
They're
CGI
not gameplay
trailers.
at all. It's just a theatrical trailer that they came up with. I saw the trailer. It's fine. But the problem is this game is supposedly coming out in 2030. Now,
Why do I
don't
care?
trust Star Wars movies. I trust Star Wars video games even less. This game is not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
The only
How
Star
long?
Wars game that had hype behind it that I can remember was Star Wars 1313, and that only disappeared because Disney bought it
And how about
canceled it.
How about fetching the
Knights of the Old Republic
remake?
remaster?
Yeah,
The remake. So that's in dev hell right now.
exactly.
But
So
it
this
is
is going
it
to
is
It's,
happen
it's
with
the
all-
exact same thing as 1313.
Also, another big
Well,
thing
so
is EA screw
13
ups
got
a lot of Star
canceled.
Wars games.
by Disney.
I just think
It's
that
not the same thing.
I just think EA needs to get their whole thing retracted license wise because they keep screwing up so much. Like, get rid of EA. Just get rid of them. Done.
Who do you give it to though?
I
Who's willing to take that on? Because no matter what you do, you get people like me and Oz that just will hate it no matter what you do.
if I had to give it
I
to
like
one
that
company,
one game.
I would do Bethesda.
I like Fallen Order.
But Bethesda's come out with a game. When, what was their last game?
22.
Who cares
23,
about that
yeah.
game? Also,
game?
Starfield.
Yeah, what the fetch was that?
I like Starfield.
Who did the Oblivion remaster? Because that slapped.
Okay,
It
again,
wasn't
it was
Bethesda.
a remaster
Yeah, Bethesda only
of a
slapped their
game
name on
from
it.
like
And then
20 years ago.
yeah, but the games are also slaps though.
I think Bethesda would be the worst studio to make those because they can't even make their own games.
Yeah, I don't have any faith in this Fate of the Old Republic thing.
we'll find out though.
It'll come. It'll come.
I'm actually with Dave on this one. I think it will come.
That new 007 game,
Oh, that
007
looks
First Light.
so much fun.
That one looks like a banger. I might be picking that one up.
I'll be doing that.
Jay, Oz, you guys are big Resident Evil fans. Resident Evil Requiem. I'm sure you guys are.
Did you hear Leon's one of the main characters? in
Oh
it?
hell yeah!
Is that not sick? I'm so hyped.
Did they reveal that?
Yeah, he's like half of the game.
Oh,
I'm so hyped,
yeah.
dude. It's gonna be so
I'm
good.
on board with that.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Resident Evil 2 and 4 are my favorite
By
Resident
far
Evil
my
games,
favorites.
and Leon Kennedy is the reason why. Mm-hmm. Because Resident Evil 2, he's this good Boy Scout cop, and in 4, he's a
just
goofy badass.
He's just so cool.
He's a goofy badass.
I guess I
in
missed
4.
bingo. So awesome.
Yep.
Dude, that remake for 4,
That remake for 4 is one of the best games I've ever played, period.
all of the remakes, I don't even care about 3. Like, I know there's people that gripe about it. I never played 3, so I don't know. But the remake for it, fine. 2 and 4, cinema.
Chef's kiss.
Yeah.
Is it the girl from the end of 8?
No, it's not Rose.
Oh.
It's a
New
girl.
person entirely?
Well, no, she's kind of. Her mom is the main character in Resident Evil 0, which is like a. I don't even know.
Was that 4-player multiplayer?
I don't know.
Spin-off?
I don't know.
Yeah.
You're probably right.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think I remember hearing something about that.
I like to stay away from the Resident Evil trailers as much as I can.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
you are
so-
in for a treat, brother. Do not
I
watch
keep
the trailers.
seeing like the pre-order on Steam.
February 28th can't come fast enough.
Yeah, I'm ready.
To all you Mega Man guys out there, there's a new mainline
Saw the
Mega
Mega Man.
Man.
I saw the
trailer.
Mega Man
Yep,
trailer.
that one. And then there's a new Control game coming out from Remedy. I've been trying to get you to play Control. Maybe.
I own Control.
Yeah, I saw
just
you
haven't
bought
played
it. That's one. Like I haven't beat it, but
don't know
that's
what it
one
is.
when
Neither do
I
I.
play it and
It's the Alan Wake guys, right?
yeah, the Remedy. That's the studio. Remedy.
Oh,
Yeah, just look up Control.
Control video game. Yeah, you've probably seen the cover.
Yeah.
Oh, I have seen those.
Yeah,
I have
that
seen
game's a
that.
banger. There's a sequel coming out playing that character's brother, and it's actually stepping outside of. I think it's called the High House. So that'll be exciting. But yeah, it was an all right Game Awards show. We were hoping for other things, but this is like other than the Summer Game Fest, this is the only time that we get big major reveals. So that's all I really care about. And with
Did we
that,
get any Slay the Spire 2 news?
No,
Son of a.
no, nothing there.
Oz was telling me the other day that Ascension 20 is just the base game for him now. He's not even challenged by it
Yeah.
anymore. He wants to get Ascension 25 as soon as Slay the Spire 2
Yeah, when
comes
Slay the
out.
Spire 2 drops, listen to me, Mega Crit. I want the fetching Ascension 25 for the Silent right away. Give it to me right away. I need it injected into my balls.
I would
need
I
it.
would like to note that when Oz first started playing this game, he had a hard time with the giant head. And like within like a week, he was like, the giant head is a joke to me.
Yep.
And I'm like, this is the coolest evolution.
I
And
love-
Oz now is better than me at the game, and I have like crazy amounts of hours. in this game.
Only with the Silent, but still, great game.
Yeah.
But, all right.
Yeah, that was the Game Awards.
nice.
Well,
Just another Game Awards.
we're going to keep it Dave focused. We're going to move on. Dave, you've been reading The Way of Kings.
Yeah.
Dave has been reading The Way of Kings. You started part 3 last week,
Yes.
and you're going to catch us up. Did you
no.
finish part 3?
Yes.
This is
You
the
finished
part.
part 3.
Yeah.
This is the part where everybody's going to be excited.
Spoilers ahead. Spoilers
Oh,
ahead.
yeah.
If you
Yeah.
haven't read The Way of Kings, this is a spoiler discussion.
Yeah.
Everything
Warning,
up to
warning,
part
warning.
4.
Yes.
Did you listen to the interludes yet?
No, I
Okay.
haven't. So
okay,
I saved the final chapter 51. I saved that for the ride here.
Okay.
So that's what's most fresh. But I don't think I wrote it down, but that's what's fresh, so I could tell you my thoughts about that towards the end. But I have thoughts. Just right off the bat,
I love this. This is my favorite part of the week.
this part is it freaking made minced meat of parts 1 and 2. Part 3, I made the joke last week about how they called it the dying because I said I would be dying a lot.
yeah.
It was long and it had Shalon chapters. Shalon, oh man. Oh, okay. When I get to that part, I'll share it because fetch.
You liked the Shalon chapters?
I liked the Shalon chapters.
Okay.
Wow.
So in the beginning, they talk a lot about just the strategies that High Prince Sadius is using with the Bridgemen. The Bridgemen are bait. They are meant to draw the first volley of arrows so that the normal soldiers live.
Hell yeah. I'm getting so jacked. I know exactly what you're going to say.
So there is the lieutenant or like another Light Eyes. His name is Lamriel. He thinks Cal is going to inspire a rebellion, and Gaz owes him money. So Lamriel is like, I want Kaladin dead. All right, so Gaz and Lamriel are plotting to kill Kaladin. 2 weeks go by, and Bridge 4 is finally practicing together with Cal. In part 2, towards the end, Cal was like doing morning routines by himself, just trying to inspire Bridge 4. Well, now he's basically got everybody working, which is great. We like teamwork. Cal had an idea to use the bridge as a shield. We will soon find out that was not a good idea. Cal picks new member for Bridge 4, a short, one-armed man named Lopin. Yeah.
I love Lopin.
Yeah, I love the way he speaks, Lopin.
If I ever have a three-legged dog, its name's going to be Lopin.
I wrote down Cal tried to blackmail Lamriel after the new bridge carry method was a blunder. He instead orders troops to beat Cal, but not kill him. Cal is then hung upside down on the side of the bridge crew barracks facing eastward towards the storm. So they were essentially going to leave him out to be judged by the Stormfather. Lamriel was then executed by High Prince Sadius. Responsibility ultimately fell on him for that disaster that happened. The disaster was when Cal went out with...
Oh, yes! Okay, 51 was the last one you
Yeah.
read? Hell
Okay,
yeah,
yeah.
baby!
I've got
What
thoughts.
was... What?
Oh, you
Okay.
find out everything with Amaram.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. Oh, baby, I just had to Google it because I'm like, son of a bitch, I hope I didn't.
That's why I walked in and I said, "Fetch Light Eyes."
Yeah, bro. Yes, bro.
All right, so Lamriel is executed by Sadius personally. Like, Sadius actually killed him. Responsibility ultimately fell on him for the disaster that Cal caused. Cal was essentially left out to be judged by the Stormfather. Then there's like the whole scene of him getting thrown around by the storm on the roof, on the side of the building. And then there's like a calm and it's dark. You see the face of what I think is the Stormfather. It doesn't say, he just says he sees like a big white face. And before this happens, Teft gives him a gem sphere. And Cal is essentially talking to him like it's a big like Jesus moment where he's like, let the men come out, and if I open my eyes and look at them, like I lived. So that gem sphere was like important because it's like, okay, we spent like the whole book up until this point, they talk multiple times about how, you bring these things out into high storms to recharge them with stormlight. So it's like, this thing's going to charge with stormlight. It'll help, keep things bright for him while he's getting thrown around out there. I think, and so I'll get into my theory after this. After all that happened, they go out, they think he's dead, he's all cut up and beat up, blood everywhere, and he opens his eyes. And then I think he dropped the gem sphere, or he's like holding on to it, and Teft could see it, and it wasn't glowing, which is impossible because it was out in a high storm. So how is it not glowing? And so here's my theory, all right? Kaladin was called by the Stormfather or the powers that be, the Almighty, for some purpose, and he essentially was... I want to say he was gifted the powers to what Zeth does, like breathing stormlight. Maybe it wasn't gifted to him. Maybe he could do it the whole time, and he was just finding it out. But for whatever reason, up until this point in the book, I think that he has the power to breathe stormlight like Zeth. So he'll start doing some cool stuff like that. There are other implications here, like how does this play into... I can't get into that because I'm not at that point. I get into it later. We learned a little bit about the Parshmen, a little more about them. I haven't learned where they came from or what they are, just that they are essentially brainless slaves. I'm getting a vibe that these suckers have been domesticated and that the Parshendi are the real people. So... like there's
Raffo.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm hitting it hitting it pretty close. But there's like a part in, I think it was like a recount. Oh no, it was the bath scene, because I remember telling you guys you didn't warn me about the bath scene with Jasna and Shallan. But Shallan is reading some like manuscript from Gavilar when he met the Parshendi
What do you
for
mean
the first
we
time.
didn't warn? Why did you want us to warn you about that?
I joked about it, like it being like sexual in nature or something. Yeah. I was like, you guys didn't warn me. Because I was having feelings. But yeah, no, it's like I feel like generations ago, the Parshendi had an encounter with the Alethi and they essentially enslaved them. And just through generations of enslavement, the Parshmen are a domesticated Parshendi. And that's a theory I have. Jasna and Shallan, they went out, and it was something about philosophy.
Yeah, this is a pretty big part.
Yeah, well, kind of just to cut the crap, Jasna killed 4 dudes, 4 thugs in an alley with a soul caster.
She just turns him into stone.
Yeah, she turns one into like poof, or like catches him on fire or something, and then the other, she turns him to stone, and then the other 2 turn to smoke, and it's like, holy crap, I didn't know you could kill people with soul casters.
Yeah.
That's insane. So, soulcasters are very powerful.
Not only are they very powerful, they're very important to the economy and the Stormlight series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Shallan being filled with, like, anger and rage that Jasna used a soulcaster for that purpose, she did end up stealing Jasna's soulcaster and swapping it out with the broken one that she had, that her father had.
This is what like biting your tongue is like.
out of spite.
Mm-hmm.
So at this point, the Ardent, man, I wrote his name down later. I forget his name.
Oh, the sweet art guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wrote down,
Who gives jams?
yeah, I said, not a fan of the Ardent trying to save Shallan. And then he immediately started flirting with her. And I was like, Ardent flirting with Shallan is gross as hell.
What is that guy's name? It's not important. You can keep talking.
I have it later on. But he starts talking about how the soulcasters are actually really simple to use. And I was like, oh, I thought they required like a lot of knowledge and like faith. Because there was, in one of the chapters, they were talking about how the soulcasters usually come in and they'll do soul casting at night when nobody's looking because it's considered holy. And so I was like, oh, like, I guess you don't have to be a man of faith to use one. And Jasna is an example of that because she is an atheist.
Well, agnostic. I think there's a difference.
Agnostic. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I said the new Bright Lord Hatal and his bitch of a wife, where she does all the talking for him and he just stands there, and she's like bossing around the bridge crew, and she's like, okay,
Okay, yes.
yeah, you guys are on like mandatory cavern duty for good.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't like this lady.
Yeah.
Down below, Teft said the thing, journey before destination. And then the full thing, this is said to be the phrase or the saying of the Knights Radiant: life before death, strength before weakness, journey before the end. I'm like, dang. That goes hard.
Yeah, bro.
I want that on my wall.
Yeah, bro. Speak the ancient oaths.
And then we get some flashbacks. Kaladin's brother Tien was conscribed into Bright Lord Roshan's army. Cal ends up pulling a Katniss Everdeen, and she's like, well, he didn't replace Tien, but he joins to protect Tien because Tien's kind of a little bit of a run. I don't think I've brought him up before because I don't really.
Well, he's significantly younger than Cal.
Yeah. I haven't brought up the flashbacks.
Mind you, Cal is only like 19 years old.
But that's a full-grown dude.
Yeah, but
And he's like 16 here. Like, it has only been like 3 years since these events
That's
have
true.
happened.
Yeah.
So-
But Cal's not a small guy, though.
Cal was
No,
actually,
no.
Cal was a pretty solid dude before,
Yeah.
and his brother. How old was his brother when he was?
I think he was like 16 or something.
You
Or
know,
no, he had to have been like
he
13.
was like-
he was like
He was
13 or
young.
like 12. something
Yeah.
like that.
So this chapter, so this happened during a time of day when my daughter was messing with my phone. So I think I missed a chapter. And I wasn't taking very good notes because I was doing chores while doing this. So I apologize. But Shalon attempted to use the Soulcaster that she stole and ends up accidentally losing control of it and plunging herself into the Shadesmere.
Shadesmar.
The Shadesmar. Badass name. Something about her drowning in a sea of glass spheres and strange symbol-headed entities that she was drawing in the sketches before when she like takes her mental image.
Again,
I
back
don't remember
back
this
to
chapter at
back to
all.
biting our tongues.
Yeah. And then something happened where she's getting approached by one of them or a handful of them, and she's like referring to her greatest sin, and the book said something about 10 heartbeats and her reaching for something. Guys, don't answer this. Does she have a fetching shard blade?
You don't want me to answer this.
Don't answer it.
No. Raffo.
Raphael.
But Shalon possibly having a shard blade is badass. There was a chapter about Kaladin's high storm vision. He has a really powerful one where he's like flying over the lands, and I'm pretty sure he sees Zeth killing somebody. And the voice is speaking to him. Don't know who it is. It calls.
I love this, but this is absolutely killing me too.
Calls Kaladin the child of Tanavast. The face reappears and says, "Odium comes."
Odium.
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 Yeah.
Odium comes, the most powerful of the 16. And so I have some questions. Is he the missing Knight Radiant from the interlude, or not the interlude, but the beginning of the book? Possibly turned evil. He betrayed the people, and that's why they think the Knights Radiant are bad and betrayed the people, because he was the one that did it.
Here's the thing. I don't know what the book is leading you to believe right now. So
Yeah, it's been so long.
Yeah.
And there's so much context that we know that you don't yet
Okay.
that it's hard to answer.
I'm just gonna say no.
Okay. Well, I know that the name Odium is like Morgoth from the Arthur and the Littles, or like Voldemort. Where it's
I don't
like
know what the hell you just said.
What
Arthur and
did
the
you say?
Littles.
Arthur
I
and
thought
the
you were
Littles.
saying Morgoth from like Lord of the
Spider-
Rings.
Well,
That's where I thought he was picking it from.
But Syl like flips the fetch out.
Arthur and the Littles.
Little deep cut for you,
that
man.
is a deep cut.
Arthur and the Littles.
Where do you pull these from?
Apparently
Arthur
from
and the Little
a
People.
deep area.
Oh my gosh, Dave! What the hell?
Oh, Arthur and the Mini Moys.
Oh yes.
I thought it was the Littles.
Arthur and the Invisibles.
Arthur
This
and
must
the
be the
Invisibles.
sequel. Arthur and the Mini Moys.
Invisible. So yeah, that guy. I think that's like Morgoth or Morgoth.
Okay. Okay. Whatever.
They call him the Evil M. They don't speak his name because when they do,
Arthur
everybody
and
like
the
freaks out. So Syl freaks out when Teft asks her about Odium.
Oh.
So you guys can't answer this because Raffo, but it's like, is Odium a thing? Is it an event?
It's
like
not important. You can
Ragnarok?
forget about that
Just
name,
forget it.
actually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
it's
just
not
forget
important.
about it?
Yeah, forget about Odium.
He's not. He doesn't ever come back.
Yeah, forget about him. No, that's a big fetching deal. So remember the name.
Okay. Bridge 4 is planning an escape. Teft is gonna, or not Teft. Cal is gonna teach them how to use spears, so that if they have to, well, they plan on killing a small group and making a run for it. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, do you get to see like Cal like using a spear for the first time?
That was in
And it's
part
like
2.
he's dancing with it.
Is that not the coolest thing?
Yeah.
I
that
love Cal with the spear.
Yeah.
All right, so
If I ever get like a long tattoo on my arm, it's gonna be a spear like this,
Like Bridge 4.
and it's gonna have like stormlight coming off of it, and in the middle it's gonna say like life before death. Like,
Oh, that'd
in
be
the
cool.
middle. That'd be
Dude.
freaking sick.
that
Get your
would-
design. I got a boy.
It's too
I got a guy.
too much.
All right, so
Pansy.
there was another flashback. It was that day a year ago when we first met Kaladin, when he was fighting with his squad, and then there was a shard bearer approaching them.
Okay, yes.
He ends up killing a shard bearer
Yeah, Cal kills
Cal.
a shard bearer.
by
Now,
himself.
That's how freaking awesome Cal is.
Yeah.
now, when I say I've been a reader my whole life, I've read books my entire life. My mom raised us to read books, and we did. I have never, ever in my life felt this kind of emotion reading words off of a page as I did in this moment.
Yeah, I
So-
got chills when it talks about how he took him down.
Like, I didn't-
by himself.
Yeah, I
What-
didn't. No, the rage that comes after this battle.
Oh,
is
yes,
what I'm talking
yes,
about.
yes. We'll get to that because
Yeah.
this was a flashback, and then there was, there's actually a chapter before this because I skipped it. I didn't write it down because this was what I was talking about. That guy, Capsule.
Capsule,
That's
yes.
his name. He's an Arden.
I checked him 5 minutes ago.
Did you?
He tried to kill Yasna through the bread and the jam, and he ends up poisoning Shallan and himself, and then they like wake up. Well, he's dead. Shallan wakes up in a hospital, and it's like, yeah, he tried killing me. We don't know who he was or who he was working for or working with to try and kill Yasna. I think it has something to do with that soulcaster not being hers. Really interested, kind of convoluted right there, but they talked about how, what was it? The bread was laced with backbreaker powder, and the jam was the antidote. So, like, throughout the Shallan chapters, this capsule Arden would show up, and they would eat bread and jam. And so that's why it hadn't affected her before. But, yeah, so that happens.
So wait, who gave them the jam that was poisoned?
The jam wasn't poisoned. The jam was the
jam was.
antidote.
Who gave them the poisoned bread?
Capsule.
Oh, that happens this early on.
Yeah, I literally.
Well, because I don't
literally just remember
think you do much with
I
Shallan
was
in
gonna
the
say,
last
what the
part,
hell
though.
happens at the end with Shallan?
I know. I think the next part doesn't even have Shallan in it, right?
No, it does.
I don't know.
But like barely.
There's 2 more parts after this. But yeah, Shallan or Yasna finds out that Shallan stole the
That all happens in book 2,
soulcaster
though.
and is pissed. So that
I think
happens,
so.
and then there's the chapter of the flashback with Kaladin killing the shard bearer, and then he just like doesn't take the shards. He just says no, leave them to my highest ranking warrior. I forget his Caleb or something. And he like leaves it. All this is happening in front of High Prince Amaran and like a couple of his like soldiers, and then Kaladin's men.
Who Kaladin believes that Amaram is like one of the good
Yes.
light eyes.
Yes.
You got to come closer in, bro. I'm worried about you being cut out.
All right. So
Sit on my lap.
chapter 51. I read that on the way over. Kaladin goes back to like the barracks or like the chill out spot for the warriors, and in come his men first, like the rest of his squad. They're like, okay, and then Bright Lord Amaran, and then a couple of his high guards come in, and they're like, okay, why didn't you take the shards? And he's like, well, I don't want to be like you. He says he doesn't want to be one of them, which is noble. And so he's like, but I want to leave it to my best warrior. Because, and you know, kind of a side thing, Cal knows that if his guy is lifted up, they'll be taken care of. And so Bright Lord Amaran is like, okay, and just slaughters all of the witnesses, leaves Cal alive, and takes the shards for himself. And he's essentially like, I can't let anybody know that I didn't win these rightfully. And then he brands Cal a slave with the Shash brand, the worst of the worst, and just, you know, puts him into a life of slavery.
Yeah, dude. When I say I've never like reacted that angry towards a book before, I mean it. I was so pissed off. This character doesn't exist. This is not a real person, and I was fetching pissed.
You're like, I'm gonna climb into this book and kick your ass.
I don't think I've hated a character more than I hated Amaram in that moment.
Yeah, I fetch and hate him for being scummy like that, and it's like I kind of saw the writing on the wall about how like Light Eyes just aren't good people, except for Dalinar.
Which
Dalinar is the only one that I hold up, and I'm like, this guy's good. Everybody else, like Sadius, Sadius is the only one that I remember the name of, but they talk about a couple of the other ones. You know, the ones fighting for money right now. Fetch all of them.
What B Sandy is setting up right now is just insane because you already have an arc with Cal where he began to trust a Light Eyes, right? And then betrayed horrifically by one, like made his life a living hell, killed everybody. And so you are believing now that Cal is maybe eventually will trust Dalinar. Like that is what you're hoping, right? But you know Dalinar's a good guy, and you now know that Cal has already gone through this process. He has hated them, began to believe that one of them could be good, and hates them again. And nothing is going to change that anymore.
Yeah,
And so what B. Sandy has set up in this moment right now is what drives the book for me at this point forward. It's like, hey, you know these guys are going to meet up at some point because they're so close in proximity. And what does that mean? It's like, how do you have a character like Dalinar who you know is good and you believe and you trust so much, and you have Cal who you know and love so much, but you know his beliefs and you know what he's gone through, and it just makes you so, you know these guys.
Yeah, like my two favorite characters so far are Cal and Dalinar, and it's like the fact that they're like, you know, that when you put two magnets on the opposite ends and they push apart, I think that's what it's going to end up being because.
Believe it or not, Dave, you haven't even made it to the best part yet.
Yeah. No, you haven't gotten to my buckle up part.
The part that will make you clench your butthole for the next hour
is coming up very
incredible.
soon. You are part 4 is like the last big chunk of this book. Part 5 is really quick.
I mean,
part 5 is really
I
quick.
tuned into Oz listening to this for his second time on like a road trip. I had chills the entire time we were
I'm pretty
listening
sure I
to it.
cried.
This is just the most incredible payoff in any book I've ever read.
Yeah.
So skip 51. So including the interludes, I have 9 hours and 14 minutes left.
Okay.
At 1.5 speed.
And Dave, that 9 hours is gonna fly by.
It will fly.
I mean, you're fetching hooked now, right? Like,
Yeah.
where do you see the chapters? Oh, right here.
yeah, so you can see all the chapters. You can see part
Yeah, so
4.
part 4.
And then-
Yeah, see how short part 5 is? Like, part 5 is like,
I don't even think there's an interlude between
but
part
words.
4 and part 5.
Chapter 67, words.
Jeez.
It doesn't get much better than that.
No, what I will say, one final thing I wanted to say, I added it towards the end. Because I guess I did add the part about Bright Lord Amaranth. He talks about ghost bloods.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know what the hell a ghost bloods is. It
Yeah.
sounds like a faction.
It comes back into play. I wouldn't put too much thought into it right now.
Not quite yet.
It sounded like just something in passing, but it put a label on what sounds like a group.
It's pretty badass.
It's pretty
Yeah.
important too, but I also wouldn't focus on it right now.
Okay.
And it's not like a spoiler, I don't think, because Mistborn, like there's, you know, the Cosmere is all connected. So part 1 of Mistborn is like the main like the saga, and then you have the next 4 books, which is like set in like a Western period.
I don't know if I would be saying this.
I mean, it's not a spoiler. Like you just will eventually find out like ghost bloods are like a big deal in the Cosmere. Like that's it. Like the next the next Mistborn book is going to be all about ghost bloods. Like the
I
next
think
Mistborn
it is
series.
called Ghost Bloods.
It's
isn't
called
it?
Ghost
Yeah.
Bloods.
That's
Yeah.
dope. Okay, so
They're important.
question about the Cosmere, because I feel like I'm at the ground level. Is the Cosmere a universe or is
Yeah.
it the planet?
No, it's the universe. So
Okay.
Roshar is the planet that you're on right now.
Okay.
The Mistborns take place on
Scadrial.
Scadrial. There's a bunch of different planets.
So Kaladin is on Roshar.
Yeah, the two main ones, like the two main planets that are like big deals, are Scadrial and Roshar. Like these 2 planets are gonna be big.
Okay. And other than Wit, I'm assuming there's no character jumping.
Wit is the only one so far.
Okay.
For him, there's another one. It's his apprentice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He doesn't
Has
know
the
that.
flute chapter happened yet?
No,
You haven't had the Wit flute chapter yet?
No, I think that's in 4.
Ah, fetch. Okay.
4 has so much in it.
Yeah.
4 like 4 has a lot. Like when I listened to 4 for the first time, I was like, I am like it killed me. There was so much.
There's
good
a
stuff.
chapter in this with Wit and a flute, and you'll learn a lot about Wit in that
Okay.
chapter. So
All right. Well, yeah. Just to wrap my thoughts, fetch Light Eyes.
Fetch Amaram.
Yeah. Fetch Amaranth.
Yeah.
Fetch
Fetch
Amaram.
Sadius.
Fetch Sadius.
4L Sadius.
Fetch Gaz. I fetch and hate Gaz. I'm waiting for him to die. He's not a part of Bridge 4. and I hope he doesn't carry forward with him.
Yeah, fetch gas.
Yeah, fetch gas.
Yeah, fetch gas.
One-eyed bitch.
Okay.
All right. Is that all you got?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited for part 4.
That was good stuff.
Okay. Okay,
The next time we do this, I'm gonna be fetching Jack out
Jay,
of my
you
mind.
need to help me sew my tongue on because it's gone. So
Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right. We're transitioning. We're ending the pod, right? Mm-hmm. We're gonna close this up with our Spotify Wrapped, Apple Music Rewind. So what we did, because Sean's the only one with a Spotify,
The better one.
Apple Music.
Weirdo.
I'm the better one. Yeah.
We have split it up to where we just typed out what our top songs were anonymously, and we submitted them. And now we're going to guess each other's top 5. So since I have looked at the doc, I've seen like what everybody has typed. I don't know who typed what. I'm just going to be the one that reads them off, and you guys are going to be the ones to react. So we're going to do top 5 songs, and then we're going to do top 5 artists, and we're going to guess whose is who. Okay, so for songs, we're going to start off with songs. This person's top 5 songs were number 1, Chains and Whips by Clips. Number 2, The Birds Don't Sing by Clips. Number 3, Luther by Kendrick
This is
Lamar.
Oz.
4, Whacked Out Murals by Kendrick Lamar. And 5, Sucka Free by Tyler, the
This
Creator.
is Oz. This is
definitely Oz.
Show us your shirt right now.
Why?
Show us your shirt. Show it.
Show us the
Pull up
shirt.
your hoodie.
Show us the shirt.
Let me see your shirt.
Man, why'd you have to do him dirty?
Yeah, that's Oz. That's Oz. That's Oz.
That is me. Okay. Yeah, those are all bangers, by the way, but I must say I'm embarrassed this year.
Is
by
Sucka Free the one that Leia danced to before she died?
Yeah.
That one kills me.
That one gets me. That's probably why I've listened to it so much. But this is the first year where I've been embarrassed because there is just literally no diversity in my top 5 songs
Hey,
or
me
artists
neither,
this
man.
year. So
Me
it's
neither.
like, I wish I had a better look at that and I could have fixed it because this is just an embarrassing.
They broke it
list.
down month by month.
I know.
You should see my 100 playlist. It's crazy. It's just whack.
Yeah. All right. The second person, the top 5 songs. Number 1, Birds of a Feather by Billie Eilish. Number 2, The Line by 21 Pilots. 3, Everglow by Andy Angel. 4, Running Up That Hill by Henry Smith. And 5, Creep by Ellen Porsinger.
Is this Jay?
This seems like a J.
This does seem very J-esque. The fact that Birds of a Feather by Billie Eilish is your number 1 is kind of freaking wild to me.
Great song.
How many times did you listen to that song this year?
Diversity, man.
I listen to a lot at FSY. Okay,
Well,
really good.
hey,
I'd just be doing my laundry and be like, "Birds of a feather, walk together."
I mean, I'm glad you're
hey,
proud of that.
hey.
I'll die on that hill. That song slaps.
Hey, man, nobody's taking that away.
All
from you.
right,
No,
dude.
not at
We're
all.
happy for you, King.
You.
All right, next one. Songs Mudbone by
Sean.
Paris, Texas.
Paris, Texas. I guess we're gonna guess who this one
Sorry,
is.
go ahead. Continue.
Split Screen by Paris, Texas. Hard Times
I think that's a Paramore song.
by Paramore. Big Poe by Tyler the Creator, and Sorry Not Sorry by Tyler the Creator.
Yeah, I think that's Sean.
Yeah,
that's
that's
definitely
definitely
sure.
Sean.
Sean,
Absolutely.
do you like Paramore, Sean? No. You don't like Paramore? No. Why?
I just
I think she has a beautiful voice.
She's got a beautiful voice. I just don't like their music.
Wow. This is Dave.
Yeah, this is me. Sorry.
What even are these?
Yeah, Dave has like the wackiest outside of actually really me and Dave are the ones that I think are the most normal here. You and Sean's are fetching wild.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
mine
now
I'll
that we've
explain
got
why
left.
mine are that way in a second.
All right. And the last one we already know is Sean's.
Yeah.
Sean's top 5 were Laughing Track by Ice Nine Kills, All My Women by Falling in Reverse, Feeling Good by Michael Bublé.
Yeah.
Now might I just say, Sean, that's quite the change up there.
Yep.
You've got Ice Nine Kills and Falling in Reverse followed by Michael Bublé.
Yep.
And then A Million Gruesome Ways to Die. Who is Billy Bust Up?
It's a game.
What is this?
It's a game that it's a game that's actually going to become a musical soon, or it's a game that's a musical, and this is like one of their top songs in the beginning of the game, and it's a banger song.
And then Angel Song by Nothing More.
Yes.
Sean, I would hate to live inside your head.
Dude, and let's put it this way. Laughing Track came out October. Would you like to know how many times I've listened to that song this year?
I mean, I think I'm gonna believe anything.
Right there. I listened to Laughing Track 191 times since October.
What?
October.
I mean, God bless you. God bless you.
But hold on, let me explain my Michael Bublé part with them.
Hot damn.
So with Michael Bublé, I don't know if you guys, none of you guys ride, but
have you heard the Nina Simone version? Because that's the better version.
first off, when I'm riding my motorcycle going 95 miles an hour and listening to Michael Bublé as the sun is setting, it is the coolest freaking moment in life.
Okay, I'll one up
is it-
you. Listen to the Nina Simone version.
Isn't
and
Nina
it's even
Simone
better.
the
Nina Simone is yes, was the icon of the Dens Boys for a
Yeah.
very long time. It is now Harriet Tubman from Civ
Oh,
7.
yeah. Harriet Tubman, we love shout out.
Shout out Harriet Tubby. Okay, Sean, we got your songs out of the way. Now we're gonna go back up and we're gonna name our artists. So, number 1, this person's top 5 artists. Yeah, dude, that one goes even harder.
Okay, I'll have to try that one now.
We're gonna get claimed though.
Yeah, turn that off.
Turn that off. You just gotta go to the boom, bang, boom, boom,
I
bang.
have to admit, I do think that
You gotta
version's
go.
better.
All right, I'll throw that on.
But I do love the boobs.
I do like the boobs, but this is the go right here.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, that's
All
good
right.
stuff.
I know that song.
Just like how I love Tom Petty, but listen, Johnny Cash does it better in that one song.
Yeah, I agree. All right, top 5 artists. This one, Henry Smith, number 1. Number 2, Flying Fingers. Number 3, Andy Angel. Number 4, Mount Hayes. And number 5, Piano Dreamers.
This Jay.
I don't know any of these fetching people.
Jay, are these from your like piano?
And just
cover
judging off of the
playlists?
songs, this has got to be Jay.
Yeah, no, it is. So when I'm in class, I will there's a speaker right there. I will constantly have music playing, just to kind of like try to keep the kids mellowed out, and that's why all of my top 5 artists and songs are just totally skewed, is because of that.
I stalk you guys on Apple Music. Like it shows what your friends are listening to recently,
Yeah.
and I always like it'll show a playlist, and I'm like, oh, Jay's playing music in class, or Oz is in a big Kendrick Lamar mood right now. 'cause
I'm always in a Kendrick mood, clearly.
if this was my real list, it would have had Pink Pony Club. It would have had Birds of a Feather would be on there. The Line would have been on there, and then Drum Show would have been on there, and Snapback would have been on there.
That new Toilet Pilots album was really good.
It was really good.
Yeah, good explanation there, because I was confused as hell. Next person, top 5 artists. Number 1 was Elvis. Number 2, Falling in Reverse. 3, Ice Nine Kills. 4, Disturbed. And 5, Five Finger Death
That's
Punch.
Sean.
This is
Totally
Sean.
Dave, what are you talking
And
about?
once again, Sean, you confused the hell out of me.
First off, Elvis has always been one of those artists that when I listen to, he just brings a lot of peace to me. So whenever I'm feeling like really like crappy or down or anything like that, I listen to any of his songs and it just brings me back to reality for a moment.
I think my confusion is these ones.
So Disturbing,
Elvis makes sense to me. I love Elvis.
Do you mean
What's
Disturbed?
going on here?
Well,
Yeah.
so Disturbed, and so I've always been a heavy metal fan. I've listened to metal literally my entire life.
But that's just like a total 180.
Is one of these the Ronnie Radke sons of bitches?
Yeah.
Which
Falling
one?
In Reverse.
I hate that fetching guy with a burning passion. I hate Ronnie Radke.
That's fine. You can hate him all you want. He's got some songs though. But so the Disturbed and Five Finger Death Punch. The problem I have with Spotify is those two have been my top 5 for the last 6 years going.
Oh my.
Nice. Those two have been my top 5 artists forever because I have so many of their songs liked, but I don't listen to them ever. Like if you guys look at my 100 like song playlist, they're not even like I don't have a single Disturbed or Five Finger Death Punch on my list. Period. But
Sounds
because
like
I have
you got to move over to Apple Music, my brother.
no,
what
never
it sounds
happening.
like.
Nope, never happening.
Hey, you know what, Sean? I recently moved over to Android, and Apple Music is on Android.
I know it is. I just don't want it.
Oh.
I
You
have
like,
Spotify.
you like screwing artists, is
Yeah,
why.
I do.
You love screwing artists. You say, I want to listen to their music and not give them anything.
Yep.
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 Good for you, buddy.
Yep. But if I had to change two, it'll be Disturbed and Five Finger Death Punch will get erased, and I would put like Luke Ryan or Cody Jenks and
It doesn't matter. This is what it is.
I know.
brother.
No, so Spotify.
You can't change.
No, but
this.
Spotify. So Spotify, what they do is they use based off of how many like based off of what you listen to, as well as how many songs you like of a certain artist.
So, but like, why I was able to do this is because it wasn't actually genuinely what I listened to.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I haven't listened to a Disturbed or Five Finger Death Punch as much as anything else I have on my
Your
list.
Spotify, that it says that. Though.
I know, but what I'm saying is they do based off of like songs. So like, if you guys look at my playlist, there's not a single Disturbed or anything on here.
Doesn't matter though.
It's all about. So if I type in Five Finger Death Punch, it's every song that I've ever had.
Tyler the Creator is my top artist, but I have
let's-
way to
let's-
spoil it.
Texas songs.
Let's go on. Let's go on.
All right, all right.
I have 95 songs, which is why they consider it one of my top artists.
That's an A, Shawnee. Maybe spoil it.
I guess we'll get Dave's
change your
list.
mind.
Top 5 artists: Tyler the Creator, number 2, Paris, Texas, number 3, Kanye West, 4, JPEG Mafia, and 5, Travis Scott.
I held on to Peggy this year.
Good.
Nice.
I like Peggy.
Yeah, me and Oz got pegged at a Peggy concert.
No, we didn't. I like Kanye. I like old Kanye.
Wait,
Yeah, I like Ye.
yours was the one with the weird Texas one.
Paris, Texas.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Dave's.
Okay, that makes sense. Because Oz is absolutely Magdalena Bay and SZA because he's fallen in love with both of those.
I have fallen in love with the lead singer of Magdalena Bay. I'll just put my list up here now. Number 1, Kendrick. Number 2, Clips. 3, Magdalena Bay. 4, 21 Pilots, and 5, SZA.
Yeah, it was like a spiritual experience for him watching SZA on stage.
Yeah, she became a bug, dude. She was writing a bug on stage. She wrote a bug.
Oz
Fell in love with SZA.
Yeah, Oz realized he was into things he didn't know he was into up until that moment.
And then Magdalena Bay, I mean, they came out with a bunch of singles this year, and all of them were just amazing. They were all so good.
I gotta admit, I don't really see what you see in their music, but I do love their merch. They have some cool merch.
Yeah, I think I've worn the shirt and the jacket a couple times on this. 21 Pilots, again, I've said the new album was great. And Kendrick Lamar, GNX, I'm still bumping GNX. Like, it has reached a point where GNX is not only my favorite Kendrick Lamar album, I think GNX might be my favorite album of all time. Wow. Like, I just think it's that freaking good.
Right?
No, that's Clips.
Oh.
I'm talking about Kendrick Lamar, GNX.
Oh yeah, I'm dumb.
I love GNX.
GNX is great.
It's so freaking good. SZA, I'm curious how much of SZA is because of Luther and Gloria off of GNX and 30 for 30 with Kendrick, because I don't think I listen to SZA a whole lot on her own. But yeah, that's our list. That's our Spotify Wrapped.
Yeah, and I guess we just close by saying shout out Safety Bros.
Shout out Safety Bros. And also this week you're gonna get an out of the theater reaction for Avatar: Fire and Ash. This is one of my most anticipated. What came out this year that I would have even been more hyped for?
Superman.
No.
No,
I'm
there would have been
quite possibly the biggest Avatar fan of all time.
Because my favorite movies from this year were like ones that came out of nowhere. Like I was not expecting Badlands to be as good as it was. I was not expecting Weapons to be as good as it was.
Yeah.
Those both were shots from like nowhere, and I'm like, whoa, that was awesome.
Petition to get Oz to paint his body blue and show up to the Avatar premiere.
I've thought about it. It would be funny, but I got work the next day, so I don't know how that
Coward.
crap comes off.
Coward.
Hey,
Yeah.
should we all just pin him down and just do it? Just wipe him all blue.
While he's down, I'll do some other things.
Yeah, we will.
Peace.
That's my brother.
Peace.